Now h1 value is 1, a0 as it is, a1 where the zeta value is -1, a2 as it is, zeta value is -1 square plus a3 -1 zeta cube. So solve this, 1 as it is, a0 plus into minus, it becomes minus, plus it is minus, square is there, so plus and plus it becomes plus, a2 as it is, again it is minus, it becomes a3. Call this equation as A. Similarly, put the value in equation h1 dash or equation double star. That is, I written here the value of h1 dash is 0, zeta is -1 and double star. So h1 value is 0 plus a1 plus 2a2 zeta plus 3a3 zeta cube. So solve here. Now keep a1 as it is plus 2a2 zeta value is -1, so I kept the -1 plus 3a3 as it is, zeta square, so zeta value is -1, minus square I will write, and I will solve. After solving I will get the equation a1 plus minus 2a2 plus 3a3. Call this equation as B. Now similarly at node 2, again I will go to the table. Now the table value at node 2, the value of zeta is -1, 0, 0, 0. Again this is the node 1 and node 2 value. Just to concentrate this for node 1, node 2, node 3 and node 4. So just we will go here, the h1, the value of node 2 is h1 is 0, zeta is 1, and put in the whatever the equation you take, that is polynomial. I given that equation as star. h1 a0 plus a1 zeta plus a2 zeta square plus a cube 3. So h1 is 0, a0 as it is, zeta value at node 2 is 1, a2 as it is, zeta value at node 2 is +1 plus a3 as it is, that is again zeta value is a3. Solve this, again 0, a0, a1 plus a2 plus 1 cube is a3. So call this equation as C. Again similarly put the same value, that is zeta is equal to 1 and h1 is equal to h1 dash equal to 0 in equation double star. So that is h1 dash 0 plus a1 plus 2a2 zeta plus 3a3 zeta cube. So h1 dash value is 0 plus 0 as it is plus a1 as it is, 2a2 as it is. The value of zeta is 1 plus 3a3 zeta cube, that is zeta value is 1 cube. Solving 0, 1 plus 2, it is a2 plus 3a3. Call this equation as D. So adding the equation 1 and C we get, so actually we got 4 equation A, B, C and D. Now add the equation A and C. So the equation A is represent or is given as 1 is equal to a0 minus a1 plus a2 minus a3, 0 equal to 0, a0 plus a1 plus a2 plus a3. So minus a1 plus a1 get cancelled, minus a3 plus a3 will get cancelled. So what is the left? 1, 0, that is 1, a0 plus a0, it becomes 2a0 plus a2 plus a2, that is 1 plus 1, it is 2a2. So therefore I got the equation, another equation called as 1 equal to 2a0 plus 2a2. So take 2 is a common both the side, it's better to take the 2 as a common. So after taking the common 2 as a common, so you got a0 plus a2 is equal to 1 by 2. Call this equation as E. Or simply you can write another simplest way, that divide this equation by 2 on both sides. That is directly, it is 1 by 2, 2 get cancelled, here 2 get cancelled. So you'll get a0 plus a2 is equal to 1 by 2. Call this equation as. So now add the equation P and D. So as already told, we got the total 4 equation. In first case I adding equation A and C, and in second case add equation B and D we get. So equation B gives 0 is equal to a1 minus 2a2 plus 3a3. Equation D gives 0 equal to a0 plus 2a2 plus 3a3. So again minus 2a2 plus 2a2 get cancelled. So 0 0 a0 1 a0, that is 2a1 plus 3 it is 6a3. So the last got finally got 0 equal to 2a1 plus 6a3, that is a1 equal to minus 3a3. Call this equation as F. Again, now substitute the equation E and F. So that is, I got equation F, and in previously I got the equation F. Substitute the E and F in equation C, we get the value of A3 or A0. So means now our main aim is to calculate the four unknowns, that is A0, A1, A2 and A3. So after substituting the value of E and F in equation 3, so equation C is 0 plus A0 plus A1 plus A2 plus A3 equal to C. So I know that in a previous equation E, A0 plus A2, A0 plus A2, the value of A0 plus A2 equal to, from equation E, from equation C, we know the value of A0 plus A2, that is A0 plus A2 equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now just I written 0 as it is. As already told, A0 plus A2 equal to 1 by 2 minus, so the value of A1, the value of A1 is minus 3A3 from equation F. So I written minus 3 and keep the value of A3 as it is. Now 1 by 2 minus 2A3. So now take the common or cross multiplication, and 2 and becomes 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So it becomes 1 by 4. Therefore, the value of A3 becomes 1 by 4. Similarly, now I got the value of one unknown called as it is A3. After putting these value in any one of the four equations, that is A, B, C, D, E and F, we will get the value remaining four values, that is A0, A1, A2, A0 and A3 value. So put A3 value in F, we get directly A1. So A3 value if we put in equation F, so we'll get the value of A1. Here I give the some simplification. So similarly, you put the value of A1 and A3 value in equation D, we get the A2 value, that is A2 value is 0 as already given here, and put the value of A2 in equation E, we will get the value of A0 is 1 by 2 and A3 value is 1 by 6. Okay, put the value of A0 and A1, A2, A3 and in star, that is we previously had taken two equation, one is star, another is double star. So this equation is H0 plus A0 plus A1 zeta plus A2 zeta square plus A3 zeta square. So A0 value is 1 by 2 minus A1 value is minus 3 by 4 zeta as it is, plus A2 value I got 0 zeta square as it is, plus A3 value I got 1 by 4 zeta cube. So therefore the safe function, that is I can say Hermite safe function of first beam element is H1 is equal to 1 by 4 2 minus 3 zeta plus zeta cube. Call this equation as capital A, or in some of the authors or some of the book they written as H1 is equal to 1 by 4 bracket of 1 minus zeta whole square bracket of 2 plus zeta, or either you can write this equation or you can write this equation. Okay, now similarly we do for the, now similarly to find the safe function of element, that is H2, assume again a cubical polynomial H2, that is Hermite safe function of element 2 A0 plus A1 zeta plus A3 zeta square plus A3 zeta cube. Here I will, previously I called as it is star and double star. Here I will call capital 1 and capital, that is Roman 1 and Roman 2. Okay, so H2 I got the Hermite safe function of element. Again differentiate the equation 1 with respect to zeta. Differentiate this equation with respect to zeta. So I got, or H2 dash, you can say H2 dash, or you can say differentiation of H2 divided by dou H2y by dou zeta. Again from the table, as I already told, the Hermite safe function must be satisfy the following conditions. From that table, at node 1 H2 equal to 0, zeta is equal to minus 1, and put these value in equation 1. So that is, I will put the value, that is H2 equal to 0, zeta is equal to minus 1. So H2 is 0, A1 as it is, sorry A0 as it is, A1, zeta value is minus 1, plus A2 as it is, zeta value is minus 1 square plus A3, zeta value is minus 1. So again A0 plus into minus minus plus minus square is there, so it becomes plus, so plus into plus plus. So A3 minus 1 cube is there, then again that is plus into minus, it becomes minus. Call this as equation A. Similarly, put the value of H2 dash equal to 1, zeta is equal to minus 1 in equation 2. So this equation, so H2 dash value is 1, so I written as 1. Again A1 plus 2A2 zeta plus 3A3, zeta value is minus 1 square, and I got 1 equal to A1 minus 2A2 plus 3A3 is, so we'll get square, that is plus into plus, it becomes plus 3A3. Call this equation as B. Now at node 2, again from the table, the value of node 2, H2 equal to 0, zeta is equal to 1. Put these two value in the Roman 1 as already given the equation. H2 equal to 0, A0 as it is, A1 as it is, because zeta value is 1, so it becomes as it is 1 square cube, so it becomes, so simply it becomes 0, A0 plus A1 plus A2 plus A3 equal to, call this equation as C. Now the put again H2 dash equal to 0 and zeta equal to 1 in equation 2, that is Roman 2. So H2 dash is 0, so I kept 0, A0 is not there, so it becomes A1 plus 2A2 plus 3A3 equal to D. Now here in the similar case whatever did, here we added equation, adding equation A and C we will get one equation, and of similarly adding equation B and D we will get the another equation. So same thing I will do in the previous case. Here add the equation A and C, we get, that is equation A is 0 equal to A0 minus A1 plus A2 minus A3 equal to 0. 0 equal to A0 plus A1 plus 2A2 plus A3. So minus A1 plus A1 get cancelled, minus A3 plus A3 will get cancelled. So 0 equal to 2A0 plus, this is 1 plus 1, that is 2A2. Again take 2 as a common, or simply you can write divide 2 on both sides. So 0 by 2 0, 2 get cancelled, 2 get cancelled. So 0 is equal to A0 plus A2 equal to, we will get equation E. Now similarly add equation B and D. So I added the equation B. Equation B gives the 1 equal to A1 minus 2A2 plus 3A3, 0, A1 plus 2A2 plus 3A3, again minus 2A2 plus 2A2 will get cancelled. 1 plus 0 is 1, A1 that is 2A1 plus 3 plus 3, it becomes 6A3. Again 2 you can take common or divide 2 on both sides. So 1 by 2, 2 get cancelled. A1 plus 2 1 are 2 3 are, that is 3, A3 that is 1 by 2. Again I want to calculate the A1 value, so whole term take this side, so that is 1 by 2, this term you take to this side, so you'll get value of A1 equal to 1 by 2 minus 3A3. Call this equation as F. Now substitute the value of equation E and F. Substitute the value of equation E and F in equation C. Okay, substitute the value of equation C, that is equation C. So 0, A0 plus A1 plus A2 plus, means these are the three separate terms. So A0, A1 and A2. So just to go through the equation as already mentioned in previous, same thing. So that 1 by 2 minus 3A3 plus 0 plus A3 equal to 0. So after solving this equation I got A3 equal to 1 by 4. Okay, now again similarly put the A3 value in equation F. A1 equal to 1 by 2 minus 3A3. A3 value we already previously calculated, that is A3 value is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So it becomes 3 by 4. 1 by 2 minus 3 by 4, the value is minus 1 by 4. So A1 value also calculated. Similarly put the value of A1 and A3 in equation B. So we will get the value of A2 as it is. So now directly I will write all the value now that we will calculated in the previous case, that is A0 equal to 1 by 2, A1 equal to minus 1 by 2, A2 equal to minus 1 by 4 and A3 equal to 1 by 4. So that is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Put these all four values, that is A0, A1, A2 and A3 in equation 1, that is Hermite-Safe function 2. So A0 value is 1 by 4 plus as it is, A1 value is minus 1 by 4 zeta as it is plus minus 1 by 4 zeta square as it is plus 1 by 4 zeta cube as it is. Now after solving this we get the safe function of Hermite-Safe function of element 2, that is H2 equal to 1 by 4 1 minus zeta square plus zeta cube. Write either like this, or you can write a little modification by using the simple mathematics formula 1 by 4 1 minus zeta square into 1 plus zeta. Call this equation as B. In previously I given the equation A and equation, now it is equation B. So now we calculated the Hermite-Safe function of element 2. Now we'll move to the to find the safe function of Hermite-Safe function of element 3. Now I am finding the safe function of element 3. Assume a cubical polynomial displacement module as H3 equal to same A0 plus A1 zeta plus A2 zeta cube plus A3 zeta 4. Again call this equation as 1. Differentiate equation with respect to zeta. So I will write 0 A0 2A2 zeta plus 3A3. Call this equation as 2. Again from the table, again you just go through the previous table I shown, because it has to satisfy the following condition. I draw on the table, that is 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 and second zeta is equal to minus 1 and zeta equal to 1 at node and 1 2. At node 1 H3 equal to 0, zeta equal to minus 1. Put H3 equal to 0 and zeta equal to minus 1 in equation 1. So after putting, so I got 0 equal to A0 minus A1 plus A2 minus A3 equal to 1. Again similarly put the same value from the table, that is H3 dash value. The H3 dash value is 0 and zeta is equal to minus 1. Put in Roman 2, means in this equation. So just I put the value. After putting you will get the value B. Similarly at node 2, the value of H3 is 1 and H zeta is plus 1. Put this value in Roman 1 and similarly we will get the equation C. And again you put H3 dash, the H3 dash is 0, zeta equal to 1, put in Roman 2. So 0 equal to A0 plus 2A2 1 plus 3A3 1 square. So 0 A1 plus 2A2 plus 3A2, call this equation as D. Again similarly in the previous case, as already said, adding equation A and C we get one equation, and adding equation B and D I will get another equation. From these adding equations you will get source of equation. So after that we are going to calculate the four unknowns. They are A0, A1, A2 and A3. Adding the equation A and C, the equation A and this is equation C. So I got again minus 1 plus 1 will cancel, minus A3 plus A3 get cancel. So 1 not A0 equal to 2 A0 plus A2 becomes 2A2. Divide 2 on both sides, so that is 0, that is A0 plus A2 equal to 1 by 2. Call this equation as again E. Again add equation B and D. This is equation B and this is equation D. A1 that becomes 2A1 minus 2A2 plus 2A2 get cancel. So 3A3 plus 3A3, so it becomes 6A3. Again you take 2 as a common or divide this equation by 2 on both sides. 2A1 plus 3A3, so it becomes A0 plus 3A3 equal to 0. After simply, because our main aim is to calculate the unknown, that is A0. So A1 is equal to minus 3A3. Now substitute this, or you can call this equation as substitute the E and F value. So E is here and F is here. Put the value of E and F in equation C, we will get. So equation C, as previously I written in previous page. So 1 is equal to G A naught plus A1 plus A2 plus A3 equal to C. So A naught and A2, we know the value of A naught plus A2 in previous equation C. The value of A naught and A2, so I written here, plus A3 and equal to 1. So again you solve this, you will get the A3 value is minus 1 by 4. So we got the A3 value is minus 1 by 4. Put now A3 value in equation F, because we know the value of A3. Okay, put the value of A3 in equation F. So A1 equal to minus 3, A3 value is minus 1 by 4, that becomes 3 by 4. This minus, it becomes minus into minus, it becomes plus 3 by 4. So therefore A1 is equal to 3 by 4. Again, now we got the two values. We know value of A3 as well as A1. Again, put the value of A3 and A1 in value or in the equation called as D. So the value of A3 is 1 by 4, that is minus 1 by 4. The value of A1 is 3 by 4. So both the value of A1 and A3 in equation D. So this is equation D. So again solve, we'll get the value of A2. Again now we got the three value A1, A2, A3. A1, A2 and A3. Put the value, these three value in equation C, we got the another unknown called as A0. So now I got all the four unknowns. A0 is 1 by 2, A1 is 3 by 4, A2 is 0, A3 is minus 1 by 4. Now all four unknowns, that is A0, A3, A2 and A3 value. So put these value or substitute all these four value into the equation 1. Again we will get the Hermite safe function of element 3. That is A0 value is 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4, that is A2 zeta as it is, plus 1 by 2 zeta square, that is this is the value, and plus minus 1 by 4, that is the value of A3 zeta cube as it is. Again this is the Hermite safe function of element 3. Okay, so 3 it is. So last but the least, we need to find the safe function of Hermite safe function of element 4. Again assume a polynomial of cubic order, H4 equal to A0 plus A1 zeta plus A2 zeta square plus A2 zeta cube. Call this equation as 1. And H2, differentiate the equation 1 with respect to zeta. A0 plus 2 zeta, A2 zeta plus 3A3 zeta square, called as equation 2. At node 2, again from the table, at node 1, H4 value is 0, zeta value is minus 1. And put the value of H4 and zeta is in equation 1. After putting the same thing, again you will get the one equation called as 0 equal to A0 minus A1 plus A2 minus A3. Again put the value of H4 dash and zeta value. H4 dash from the table is 0 and zeta value from the table is minus 1. Put these two value in the equation 2. Again we will get equation B. Again you will go to the table at node 2 for element 4. At node 2 for element 4, H4 equal to 0. So H4 equal to 0, zeta equal to 1. Put these two value in the equation 1. Okay, then differentiation of that equation as already did in a previous case where we are given the equation called as number 2. Again from the table, H4 dash value is 1, zeta value is 1. So put these value 1 and 1 in equation Roman 2. So again I added, you will get the equation D. Now again as already said, just simply our main aim is to calculate the four unknowns, that is A0 plus A1 plus A2 plus A3. These we need to calculate. Now add equation A and C. So now I'll add the equation A and C. The equation A gives the 0 equal to A0 minus A1 plus A2 minus A3. Equation C gives the A0 plus A1 plus A2 plus A3. Minus A1 plus A1 get cancelled. Minus A3 plus A3 get cancelled. Okay. So A0, this becomes 2A0. A2 plus A2, it becomes 2A2. Okay. Now divide this equation by 2 on both side. Just go on, divide this equation both side. 2 to get cancelled, 2 to get cancelled. A0 plus A2 equal to 0. Call this equation as E. Again add equation B and D. We get equation B is A1 minus 2A2 plus 3A3. Equation D is 1 equal to A1 plus 2A2 plus 3A3. So minus 2A2 plus 2A2 get cancelled. So 1 it becomes 2A1, 3 plus 3 it becomes 6A3. Again divide this equation 2 by both side. I got the equation like this. Our again calculate the A1 value, unknown value. The A1 value I got 1 by 2 minus 3A3. Now substitute the value of equation E, equation F in equation C. I calculated the equation E and F, both the value, substitute the value of E and F in equation C. So the equation C is 0 equal to A0 plus A1 plus A2 plus A3. Again we know A0, we know the value of A1. Okay, we know the value of A1 from equation F. Again we know the value of A0 plus A2. The A0 plus A2 value equal to 0 from equation E. So just I written A0 plus its value 0. A1 value from F, that is 1 by 2 minus 3A3. So written, and plus this A3 as it is. Minus 3A3 plus 3A3. So minus 3 plus 3. So 3 minus 1 it becomes 2A2. So it becomes 1 by 2 as it is. Now calculate the A3 equal to 1 by 4. Now put this A3 value in A1. So A3 value in A1 here. So after putting A3 value in A1, you will get the value of A1. Again, now we got two unknowns, that is we got A3 as well as A1. So put A3 and A1 in equation D, we get the value of equation A2. Now we got three unknowns, A3, A2 and A1. Put A1, A2, A3 in equation C, we got the value of A0, that is equal to minus. So now I got the final. A0 is minus 1, A1 is minus 1 by 4, A2 is 1 by 4 plus A3 is 1 by 4. So put all the value, that is A0, A1, A2, A3 in Roman 1. So again that is wherever you got value of A0, A1, A2, A3, just put the values. Okay, now the Hermite safe function of element 3 is 1 by 4 minus 1 minus zeta plus zeta square plus zeta cube, or you can write in little different form, 1 by 4 1 plus zeta square into 1 minus zeta. Okay, so this is the Hermite safe function. The Hermite safe function of a beam element H1 Le by 2 H2 H3 Le by 2 H4. Now so I written the, just because we know the value of H1, H2, H3 and H4. These are the four Hermite safe function of a beam element. I may just transpose of this. Okay, the transpose of this I written the here, that these are the value of the Hermite safe function of a beam elements. Now the variation of the safe function, how the variation in the beam elements, just we are discuss the how the variation of the beam element or variation of safe function as shown in the graphical, because they will ask in the question paper that draw the variations of safe functions of a beam element. Just simply we draw a rough diagram. Just I will go through here. Now I have four values, that is 4 Hermite safe function: Hermite safe function 1, Hermite safe function 2, Hermite safe function 3 and Hermite safe function 4. So this is the variation of safe functions in a Hermite safe function with just a written variation of Hermite safe function. So these are the conditions. Okay, H1, here is H2, H3 and this is the value of H4, that is Hermite safe function of fourth element. Okay, so H1 value, that is V1 theta slope, as already said, variation in the slope, and this is H3 and this is H4. Okay, so here we comes to end the Hermite safe function of a beam element.